Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Indian Nation Station Boys High School Soccer Action. I'm AJ Ganger with John Schofstall as always. Our first boys soccer game of the year and our first ever road sports broadcast. Here from Sidney Memorial Stadium, it's battered helmet soccer style here tonight as the boys soccer team takes on the Sidney Yellow Jackets. It's Sidney week. It's a big week for soccer, for any sport here in Piqua, Ohio, and obviously tonight up here in beautiful Sidney in this beautiful stadium, beautiful athletic complex. We are grateful that they are so gracious to allow us to come here and do this game. And also the football team will be here on Friday night as they take on the Yellow Jackets. And tomorrow night, the girls will be at home at Wirt Stadium. We'll be there as well as they take on the Lady Yellow Jackets. John, a big game here tonight. The JV score was a 1-1 tie. We look at the standings. We think it's either Sidney 3.5 to our 1.5 or maybe 2. This is where the full point in the All Sports Trophy. How big is this game tonight?
It's big for many reasons. Obviously, that's one of them. Last year's game was a big game as well. We'll talk about it probably quite a bit tonight.
Yeah.
Where the Indians snapped, I believe, a 17-year drought of not beating Sidney. So, big night for many reasons. Again, trying to get back in the win column, and kind of see where we're at as we enter the American North play.
Yeah, right now we are sitting at 2-8-1 overall. Sidney is at 500, if you will, 5-5-1 with that one tie, coming against Xenia earlier in the year in August. Both teams are coming in on losing streaks right now. Sidney, a 3-game losing streak. They lost to Tip City, Miamisburg, and Troy. Miamisburg and Troy were on the road. We are coming in on a 6-game losing streak. The last time we won was on August 28th against West Carrollton 6-1. We've been in a couple close games. Xenia, we lost 3-0. Wayne, we lost 4-1. Fairborn 6-1. Stebbins with the 3-0 game. The Miami East game, surprisingly close, at 2-1. They had a PK there at the end where we scored on. And then we lost to Tip City last Tuesday, 8-0. That one was at home. So it's a disappointing season to this point. We're getting down to the wire on games. We got this one tonight. Obviously, we'll be doing the Greenville game on Tuesday, and then we play Troy at Troy on the 9th, and we'll do the Vandalia Butler game, I believe, on Thursday, the 11th, senior night, over at Wirt Stadium. So a lot of games still to come here on the Indian Nation Station, this being our first boys game. John, how may boys soccer be a little bit different than girls soccer?
Well, first of all, I don't know if it's been disappointing.
Right.
I think, we lost quite a few starters last year.
Yeah, we did.
And we've kind of trying to figure out, how we're going to possess the ball and fill some of those gaps. And then when you talk about the boys game versus the girls game, there's not a whole lot different. Soccer is soccer. You're trying to possess, trying to find your passes, trying to find diagonals. So, the ideas, are the same. The game might be a little bit faster, but depending on style, very very similar. Interesting point. Tonight, the game has been moved to the stadium due to the rain that we had throughout the evening, and this morning has turned out to be a beautiful evening so far, but we are playing on turf.
Yeah.
I think that'll be maybe the biggest thing that will, when you think about play will be very fast tonight. Playing on turf, the ball moves very quickly, and it looks like there's probably still a little bit of dampness, so that'll speed it up even more. So the pace of play, the ball is going to be rolling much faster than it typically does on a grass field, which is what we play on at Wirt Stadium.
And I was out there on the field earlier this afternoon. We were out there with the media classes from Sidney and Piqua filming right on the 50-yard line, and it was still a little damp out there. Field turf kind of, you would think field turf doesn't really hold water a lot, but when it rains, it really gets a little slippery out there, and it holds water pretty well. But that was 6-7 hours ago as kickoff is just about 2 minutes 45 seconds away. Let's talk about a couple players here for the Indians. Some big names. We got number 17, Kane Leidman, who's a senior. Brandon Grisham, who's a senior as well. Ethan Heidenreich, a really good junior on this team. Still got one more year with the Indians. And Ethan Polschneider, really, really good player on this Indians team. Who do you like on this team? Obviously, you probably like everybody, but who's the couple guys that need to step up here tonight to win this game?
Well, I think the spine of our team, so down the middle, is where we really need to be strong. And when you look at that, you're looking at Brandon Grissom, who really sets the tone with our pace of play and possession. And so we look for him to kind of get our tempo going. Cade Lyman, as a forward, he is a talented player, plays at a very high club level. And then Ethan Polschneider will probably be playing center back for us. So you got to be strong in the middle, along with Jarrett Powers there as well. So again, trying to be strong in the middle, and then that'll allow us to find space on the wings and hopefully keep possession. So again, just a few highlights as you're looking at it. The middle of the field is where the play is extremely fast. People coming from you at all angles. You don't have nearly as much time on the ball as you do out on the wings. On the wings, you can take people on one-on-one. In the middle, you take somebody on one-on-one. There's somebody else right there. So, that's a really important area between the hashes, or definitely between the numbers here. And you can notice their field width is really wide for soccer. So.
And it's normally a football stadium. They do have the lines on the stadium right now, for soccer. There's a soccer field that's directly behind us that does, host the soccer games more times than not. Obviously, a big game. Let's throw it up here at Sidney Memorial Stadium and get this one.
Well, and I think the weather has dictated that quite a bit as well. I think it was anticipated to be on the grass tonight, but with all the rainfall, the athletic directors thought it'd probably be best to move to the turf, which I think is a great idea, especially too. Sidney doesn't want to tear up their field either for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I don't blame them at all. Well, we got about 20 seconds here where they're announcing the lineups for both Piqua right now. Sidney will be coming up next. We'll turn it on over to the public address announcer as he finishes up his announcements and the national anthem.
Sophomore number 8, Colton Curtis. In the midfield, a sophomore number 33, Corbin Forer. And at goalkeeper, a sophomore number 30, Deacon Buchter. The Piqua Indians head coach, Mr. Josh Duncan, assisted by Mr. Bob Jennings and Mr. Griffin Jennings. And now for your Sidney Yellow Jackets! Supporting players first. At forward, a junior sophomore, number 11, Josh Webster. At right wing, a junior, number 28, Jackson Ricky. A sophomore midfielder, number 6, Clay Bober. In the midfield, a junior, number 4, Devin Jones. In the midfield, a junior, number 14, Matt Gomez. At center back, a sophomore, number 5, Aiden Brewer. And now the starters for your Jackets this evening. At right back, freshman number 22, Landon Davis. At center back, a sophomore, number 23, Jaden Humphrey. A junior center back, number 12, Trey Works. Now freshman left back, number 3, Michael Kessler. In the midfield, a freshman, number 9, Carson Taylor. At forward, a sophomore, number 25, Austin Kennedy. At forward, a sophomore, number 7, Braden Ginther. In the midfield, a junior, number 33, Elijah Jackson. And now the tri-captain, seniors one and all, midfielder number 17, John Holloway. And goalkeeper number 1, Noah Hunt. And in the midfield, number 10, Damian Jones. Your Yellow Jackets coached by Mr. Jamie Finley, assisted by Mr. George Mayu. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise now, facing our northwest corner of the stadium at our national ensign while we play our national anthem.
.40 minutes on the clock. It's Piqua versus Sidney in boys high school varsity soccer on the Indian Nation station. It's Piqua Channel 5, your home for Piqua Athletics. Again, I'm AJ Ganger with John Schofstall calling all the kick-by-kick, goal-by-goal action here for you on Channel 5 this evening. John, you can feel the anticipation for this one to kick off in the air. It's Sidney week. It's a huge week for Piqua Athletics.
Huge week for the Indian Athletics there, AJ. Not for the Sidney Yellow Jackets.
I said Piqua.
Okay, all right. Hey,
Sidney needs to lose all 3 of these games, and we get those 3 points in the All-Sports Trophy that are vital.
That would make Indian Nation quite happy, including Chip Hare. Tonight, definitely anticipate seeing. I think the ball or the majority of this game will be played in the middle third. I know how we play and we try to possess. Watching the JV game, Sidney tries to possess quite a bit. So this will be I think an interesting game, and hopefully we can get the ball wide and get it back in front of the net, and we can get in the back of the net. So again, it'll be a fast-paced game. As you're watching it, this turf is going to really pick up the pace of play. I anticipate we'll come out in like a 4-5-1 formation, 4 defenders, 5 midfield players with a forward. As I was listening to the lineup, Sidney was called. Sounds like they might be running a 4-4-2. So that'll be interesting to see how the formation.
And Sidney's a very young team, varsity-wise. There's only 3 seniors, a few freshmen that are starting for him as well. Piqua, pretty veteran team. I think this is Josh Duncan's 2nd year as head coach for the Indians. Already a foul.
Yeah, just going after. I wouldn't say there was any malicious intent in that. Just trying to get there. If we can get a turnover there. Gain possession and our offensive third, that'd be very big. So great effort already here within the first few moments of the game. Free kick for the Yellow Jackets. Grisman gets a touch on it, tries to play it to Colton there.
That ball
Lyman on the ball. Yeah, just spin it. Here we go. We're attacking. See if we can find a seam. Oh,
nice.
You can see their defensive squeeze, and they did a good job as they were getting countered on there, and they were squeezing there, trying to take our passing lanes away as we try to unlock them to get to the back of the net.
Well, John, do you think that games like this, there's a lot – we'll wait here in a minute to answer this.
Oh, here we go. Ball. Oh, played across. Oh, unlucky there. Great vision by Lyman. Colton Curtis tried to one-time it, but I just don't think he caught it cleanly. And goes harmlessly away for a goal kick.
Obviously, Piqua tonight wearing their white uniforms, all white tops, white bottoms with blue numerals. And Sidney wearing their black and yellow trimmed uniforms with the white numbers, black pants.
Yeah. Again, just a change this year. If you haven't listened to any of the other broadcasts, we've talked about it a little. Probably, I would consider great length, considering the non-importance it has and the impact that it doesn't have on the game. But typically in the past, the home team would wear the white, and the road team would wear some type of color. Sets it up for a shot.
It would be 3 points on a Friday night.
That would be 3 points on a Friday night. However, as a coach, you're frustrated that we didn't get that on frame.
Yeah. That would have been a huge goal within 2 minutes of this game.
Absolutely.
John, do you think games like this, being a rivalry type game, I mean, obviously in any sport, but particularly in the sport of soccer, do you think that this game will be played with a lot of emotion on both sides?
Obviously, most games are. As the game goes along here, you just get into those battles. You're typically seeing the same person because they're playing in the same area. So as the game goes along, those battles begin to get heated.
Mm-hmm. And
they're already starting off at a higher temperature as it's a rivalry game here. That being said, as a coach, you got to try to, keep your players focused and make sure that they're thinking logically and not emotionally.
Right.
You start thinking emotionally. Things that Sidney on the breakaway here. Ball runs out. As you can see, that ball will run quite a bit tonight.
Yeah, it's already playing way faster than what we would see at Wirtz, this being an artificial field turf or synthetic turf field here at Sidney Memorial Stadium.
The bounces too, you'll see bounces will be higher. They'll be more often. Those type of different things that will happen. Good combination play here. Oh, trying to find Grissom running on the edge. He'll track back here, see if he can get behind the ball. Find Powers here. Again, we got to keep looking for passes. Got to keep moving. Tries to find diagonal here to Ethan. Ball's going to run out.
It's a little difficult to see the boxes here from up here because they're black on this darker green turf. The out-of-bounds lines are black as well on both sides. But
well, and I think we'll have more problems with the out-of-bounds lines because if you see kind of in the middle third of the field, there's a black line, there's a white line, there's a solid line, which they use those for football, but in soccer, sometimes you can get confused, especially when you're playing on grass. The lines are white, so
right.
Hopefully we can be mindful of that and not lose possession or lose a throw in because we threw it in at the wrong place.
Good battle there by Heidenreich.
Yeah, number 10 is a strong player for the Yellow Jackets. Damian Jones is a senior. Colin Ball sitting on the ball there. Looks like the ball did not go all the way out. Looks like we have a foul on the Indians.
Yeah, the way the fans were clapping over here.
Yeah. Soccer, the ball has to be all the way out. Unlike in basketball, if you touch the line, you're out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
In soccer, you can be standing completely out of bounds and the ball be on the line, and that's still in. So just clarify that for those new to the game.
Nice job, get that cleared.
Yep. See if we can get out here. Good positive touch. Try to find Ethan. Can he get to it? Can he get to it?
Got
yes,
it.
He does.
He
yes.
got it.
Well done there. See if we can fill behind. We got to get numbers forward.
Good.
Man, that was quite the sprint.
Yeah, good hustle.
Oh, one touch.
Oh.
Great idea. Lyman with a one touch there. If he takes a touch to control, the defenders are probably going to close on him, and he's not going to have an opportunity there. So that's why he didn't take a controlling touch.
It's a second shot, though, taken by the Indians already here within the first 8 minutes or so of play.
Quite a bit of pressure by the Indians so far. Seeing some good passing. Defending is going well. Pull Schneider allows it to roll all the way to Buchter.
Ooh, those two hit heads hard. Come on, Cade.
Lyman on the ball. Plays it out to 4 there.
Pass.
And looks like it runs out.
Up with goal kick.
Okay.
It was really close to that Sidney player touching it. He was just trying to box him out.
Yeah, shielding that right out of bounds. See that quite a bit. Throw in for the Yellow Jackets. Looked like it might have went off Baker there. Cavender plays it down to his feet, and looks like he touched it out. Throw in for the Yellow Jackets. Again, the ball's just going to run, and Baker's going to allow that to run out of bounds for a goal kick. Again, you're never going to see that on grass.
No.
No. It's just interesting how it changes the game. Just the other week, it's probably been a month ago now, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, he plays for the LA Galaxy MLS team, and he said he will not play on turf.
I remember you saying that at the girls' game.
Yeah, he thinks it increases his risk of injury, so he won't do that. Mind you, he's coming off a ACL tear about 2 years ago when he played for the team I root for, Manchester United.
You work for United?
I don't work for them.
Uh-huh.
I cheer for Manchester United. They need some
That'd be
help.
pretty awesome if you did work for United, though.
I would probably be like the cleat cleaner. Or something
You would
along
love
those-
every day of it, though, wouldn't you?
Absolutely, every day.
It wouldn't be considered work to you.
No way. I'd be helping the club. Big throw here.
Whistle.
Looks like
PK.
PK must have a foul there. A shove. Looks like we shoved somebody.
This is going to be a huge penalty kick here in the early going.
Something that seemed like it was going to be harmless turns into a great scoring opportunity for the Yellow Jackets.
Damian Jones going to take the shot.
See if Buchter has it in him here to spill this out.
Oh, close.
He was so close there. Well struck by Damian Jones. Had some pace on it.
1-0, 31 minutes, 24 seconds left to play in the first half.
Yeah, that went from nothing to something really quick.
Yeah, it did.
I'm not sure. Looked like maybe it was a push, but if it was, we got to be a little bit mindful of what we're doing and where we're at, because we do that 2 yards farther out. It's outside the box. It's a free kick, not nearly as dangerous as a penalty kick.
That one's just going to go all the way down the field. Seems like the ball's getting a little more height here as well off the turf than I think what it would. I think it has to do with the shorter grass, or maybe you're able to get under the ball a little bit more.
Yeah, the ball bounces quite a bit more, so if you hit a ball bouncing, it's going to pop up in the air just because the energy that you generate. So like I said, the ball is definitely bouncing much more. The key is not to do that, and if you can keep the ball rolling around as you pass the ball, then you're going to be able to keep possession.
It's very scientific.
It's not. Basics. However, you would think it's the hardest thing because you'll see the ball bouncing so much. Again, just trying to keep the ball rolling and trying to keep some possession here as we build moving forward. Throw in for the Indians in the far corner. Bless you.
10 minutes down here in the first half. 30 minutes left to play in half number 1.
Again, it's we're down 1-0, but our passing is good. We just I would say made a mistake in our physicality of play.
Ooh.
Now they're through. We got to squeeze here a little bit.
Nice job.
Good defending by Schneider. Chase Vaughn over there trying to battle. Deacon had it covered there on the near post.
Yeah, we have an Indian down. Is that Schneider?
I believe it might be. Clock has stopped. Schneider.
Clock is still running. There it goes.
Is he grabbing his ankle?
Yeah, it's either the ankle or the top of the foot.
Yeah.
It's not a good sign.
Schneider is a staple there in the center back this year, and hopefully he's going to be okay. Here comes the trainer from the opposite end of the field. She had to run out during the JV game, so she is getting her workout tonight as she sprints on and off the field.
Maybe he got cleated or something down there.
Could have got stepped on.
Yeah.
Accidentally.
That stuff happens.
Could have, if he slid in there, could have got his foot tangled up or came in awkwardly. Again, playing on turf, even the ball rolls differently, and players on the ground are going to be a little different as well. So.
Well, you guys are watching high school boys varsity soccer here on the Indian Nation station. It's Piqua Channel 5, your home for Piqua Athletics. Don't forget that our next football broadcast will be next Friday night, October the 6th. It's our homecoming game as we take on the Greenville Green Wave. This Friday night we'll be here at Sidney Memorial Stadium as we battle for the battered helmet as the Piqua Indians take on the Sidney Yellow Jackets. That game will not be broadcasted on Channel 5, being a road game, but I will be here down on the sideline getting some video, the way we can put together some more highlights and things like that to be able to post on Facebook and YouTube. Schneider's up, walking off on his own power, which is good to see.
Good to see that. Really good to see that. You said the Green Wave.
Mm-hmm.
The Buckeyes played the Green Wave this past weekend, but that would be the Tulane Green Wave.
That's true.
I was thinking about that when I was watching the game. I'm thinking, Green Wave.
Yeah.
It's pretty rare, but I personally know two teams that are their mascot or their
is literally a wave that's green.
Yeah, Green Wave. I think one is more of the ocean or the Gulf.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the other one is more cornfields and bean fields. A little bit different there.
And my Michigan team played a team that husks corn.
Oh, yeah? There you go.
The Corn Huskers.
They haven't been doing much husking, have they?
No. Scott Frost is in a very bad situation. Not bad. He's in a good situation. He just was taking over a team that was in a bad situation.
Yeah. Back to the game here. Yellow Jackets trying to play through. Looks like Jarrett Powers intercepted that. Tried to play to Chase Vaughn. Corbin has the ball. Corbin 4. Trying to find the pass. Good hustle by the Yellow Jackets. Come back and get on that. Buchter out the top of the box to clean it up. Big bounce from Buchter's kick.
Dang. It's a nice job on the bounce.
Yeah, a little volley, half volley there. You know what the difference is between a volley and a half volley?
I do not.
volley is straight out of the air, and a half volley is after it's bounced.
Really?
Yeah.
You are a fountain of knowledge when it comes to soccer. You're a green wave of knowledge. How about
right?
that?
It just keeps coming, huh? Keeps coming. Yeah, you never know what type of questions I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
Baker, looked like there was a foul there. Baker with the free kick. Trying to find Ryan Curtis there on the wing. Looks like we had some, with Paul Schneider out, we had some changes in positions there. Looks like Powers has moved back to center back. Baker has moved into the right back, and Chase Vaughn has moved to the center mid. Ryan Curtis came in on the right wing. Gotta see if we can get the ball down the ground, start passing it around a little bit. A lot of just kicking it down the field, not with a whole lot of measurement on those kicks.
Got to win some battles here. There's one.
Good battle there. Good effort.
Just need
there we go. We got the ball. There we go. We're getting the ball on the ground.
Nice dribbling by Lyman.
Yeah, get around. Trying to beat him. Oh, just a little heavy touch there. You knew if he could beat that defender there, he was going to have an open cross. Maybe a shot, probably a cross though, as his angle was getting closed down.
It was a good possession though.
Yeah, we finally got the ball rolling and things were looking good for us. Lyman wins it. Directional header to Heinrich. Good, trying to find some space. There we go. Look at this. Now we're gonna bang the ball around a little bit. I like it. Just missed our pass there. Good idea. Ball's rolling on the ground. AJ, what do you think of that?
They're playing really good fundamentals right now until that pass.
Just an under hit ball. We don't want to give possession away there, but throw in for us as the ball will run out. A little bit better. It looks like we settled down a little more.
25 minutes left to play. Still down 1-0. I think a goal before halftime here for the Indians obviously is going to be huge. There's a good play.
Oh, see if we can find someone. Good. Nice. Now we have some time. Open it up. We got movement there.
Nice pass to Lyman. Lyman going to take a shot.
Oh. From distance there a little bit, but much better passing. Number 22 back in the game. Looks like Paul Schneider. Good to see him back on the jog there. So
probably just a little stanger.
Yeah. So he's ready to go. As the ball will roll all the way to the goal plate.
It's just those, you touch the ball ever so slightly, and it just flies here on turf.
There's a little breeze here tonight, so I was noticing after the Yellow Jackets scored, we had the ball midfield getting ready to kick off to restart, and the ball was just moving a little bit. Nobody had touched it, so even the wind.
We got some storms and a cold front possibly coming through. Kick, nice save.
Good save. You know, Sidney, they once they gain possession, they're countering really quickly on us.
Yes.
So our defenders need to be alert to that. Big bounce there.
Oh,
foul. Yeah. Colton ran into the Yellow Jacket midfielder. He didn't mean to.
No.
But foul is a foul. Either you mean to or not. So.
Big kick. Nice. Get there, Cade. Cade pulled up.
From distance, great
nice
save. Great save by Buchter. Tips that over the crossbar.
That was a beautiful save. He just jumped way up past the crossbar.
Yeah. had to get his fingertips on it to push it over. Good strike.
That was.
Yellow Jacket player there.
That was, I think, right on midfield.
I think around the
45?
I think 30. We'll have to go back and look at the tape.
Yeah, 'cause that was pretty
It
far.
was a heavy strike for sure.
Good job getting it out.
Get it out.
Oh, trying to pay like it.
Yeah, try to do a little bicycle action there. Ball rolls out for a goal kick. He didn't want to fully commit to the bike there.
No, he did not.
He's like, I'll do a half bike, see if I can get a foot on it.
He landed hard.
Yeah. It would have been much harder if he would have fully committed.
Yeah. Jackson Ricky into the game, number 28 for Sidney.
Schneider chasing the ball out. Retreats back to center back position.
And it is like on some of these balls, your reflexes have to be, 0.1 second quicker just to get it before the other guy gets it because of how fast it's rolling.
Yes, so fast. So fast.
Nice.
Number 10. I think number 10 is the one that had that heavy strike just a few minutes ago on Buchter save. He's got the green light. Looks like anywhere inside the 30, so we got to be ready to pressure him.
He also scored that goal on the PK.
He did. So we got to be mindful of where Damian Jones is at all times. All right, Heinrich on the end of it as we attack here.
Nice.
Good patience. See if we can get some spacing here. All right, yeah. Oh, unlucky. Good idea by Colton.
See if we can win it back.
Yeah.
And there you go. Oh,
good effort by Lyman. Just a little bit too much aggression. I like the ideas there, trying to win that back. Played out here. I like what we're trying to do right now. We're trying to pass the ball. The ball's not bouncing nearly as much. They're calculated. Definitely, I see an adjustment in our play.
Ooh, where's the thank you?
Yeah, we got a shove there. Number 23 gets a warning. Jaden Humphrey there.
Yeah, that was a hard shove too on Heidenreich.
Yeah.
See if we can get this one.
Yeah. Grissom, see if we can play the ball in here. Get some instructions. Coach Duncan as he gets ready to play it in.
Nice. Oh, right to the goalie.
Good positioning by the keeper there.
Yeah. It's close.
Yeah. Nice. Chase Vaughn there.
Something you notice too on the stadium, it's called Sidney Memorial Stadium. There is both Lehman Catholic Cavaliers logos and Sidney logos. You have a Sidney end zone down on the north end and a Lehman logo down on the south end.
Yes. It's interesting.
I think both Sidney and Lehman, they'll actually, Lehman plays at our stadium too.
Sure.
Cade tried to play it through, nobody was there.
Yeah.
Lehman will play at our stadium. They'll play here at Sidney.
Yeah.
Very good partnership.
Absolutely. I'm just glad that our end zones.
Did they say Piqua and Indians?
Yes.
Obviously, a far more superior stadium as well.
This is very nice.
This is a very nice stadium.
I do like our stadium. Throw in for the Indians. Powers flicks it on to Heidenreich. Throw in again for the Indians as we got flailing kicks over there.
Almost kicked the ball boy.
Yeah, poor ball boy. Be careful there. He didn't know he was going to get into play.
There we
Ryan
go.
Curtis on the end of it.
Slow it down. Get there.
Squirts its way over here to Grissom in the middle of the field. See what we got. Oh, we got Curtis out there on the edge. Trying to, oh, good 1-2. Grissom puts his
Shot.
head down.
Ooh.
Oh, wide to the right as Grissom is facing the goal there. Good combination play there between Grissom and Lyman. Coach is happy to see that. I like that.
You know, you take that mistake away in the box, which I didn't see it. I don't think you saw it either. It's still a 0-0 game right now.
Yeah. And that's how you have to play this. You know, you just want to keep. I feel like we gave up that goal and then we panicked a little bit, and that's why you saw the ball bouncing here, there, and everywhere. Since I think coach has had a word with them and has been able to calm them down, and we've been able to play a little bit more possession style game. You know, we still have 57 minutes left to find an equalizer, if not a go ahead, but. You know, you want to find your game, and you want to do that. You want to play that style. You don't want the score of the other team to kind of dictate, what you're doing, especially as you're in your first half.
And there's still, like you said, we're still in the first half. There's still plenty of time left in this game. Close to 55, 56 minutes total. So
just kind of being confident on the ball, being patient.
Nice.
Good unlocking pass there to Heinrich. See if we can fill the box.
Ooh, nice job saving it.
Yeah. Pressure on his back. Turns, gets a byline. Negative.
Oh. Is that going to be a corner?
The Sidney defender was trying to get it out, and Heidenreich somehow, some way controlled that one there towards the end.
He did a great job to get in line. He's got to look a little bit more negative there to find us. If he scores from that angle, it'd be by luck. He's got to play it back to the 6 by the D and the E. Oh, good ball in. Oh.
Sorry, I reset.
Yeah. Looks like, is that calling ball? Oh, he let it run out of bounds there. He didn't quite get a touch.
He was there, too. Oh, they're going to call us.
Did they get a flick? Throw in.
Piqua.
There we go.
I think
that's why you let it run out.
Yeah.
There we go.
I was confused as why he would do it.
I did. I was surprised by that as well, but he obviously saw what we didn't see.
Whistle.
Illegal throw-in, maybe?
Man, that's a mistake.
Illegal throw-in. Yeah, Heidenreich. That was amazing skill to dribble that in line. He beat his defender. As a coach, as a former coach, I would like to have seen him play a negative ball there as we had runners in, it looked like.
Oh.
Ooh, see if we can get to that. Oh. Jarrett Powers, heavy hit. He had that lined up well. Looks like we have another corner kick.
I think that one was going in if it was not tipped by Jones there in the middle.
Yeah, that was a heavy strike there. Powers is licking his chops.
It should be a corner though too, because he did touch it.
Yeah, another corner kick. Yeah. Grissom to take the corner. See if we can get a near post runner here. Yes. Good idea. Get the ball down in there. All right. See if we can keep it in here. Good pressure by Chase Vaughn.
It's going to roll out.
Great pressure here. I feel like we've settled into the game a little bit. We're not playing so frantic, being patient, trying to unlock them.
One of these times they're going to get it in that goal. It has to. We are playing a lot in Sidney's third.
I like it. The offensive third, we're doing well there, and we're due for a goal. We are due for a goal.
Especially if we keep making plays the way Heidenreich just made that last play.
Yeah, that was a great. I can't say enough about that.
Oh, come on, Kate, get it there.
Lyman
win that
plays
battle.
it here to Powers. The official, if you saw his hands were up, there must have been a foul there, but he played advantage. That's hence what the arms up in the air.
Oh, really? Really?
Good battle there. Probably a little too much grabbing, arm
They were kind of tangled.
Yeah.
Could have went both ways.
I would say that Brandon was the aggressor there.
Yeah.
Hence, that's why the foul was called. Played a short ball here. Sidney's trying to settle down, trying to find some possession themselves. Just trying to play the ball through. Offsides here if the AR has his flag up. See, I would like for us to play a little bit of a small ball here. If he would just play it to Paul Schneider, while Sidney has her backs turned to us. Maybe even Powers is in a gap there, playing a heavy ball.
There we go. Win this
Oh,
battle.
look at that, Ryan Curtis, great energy. Trying to play a through ball. Oh, here we go. See if...
it's going to be a throw-in.
Yeah, it's going to be throwing. Colton's going to let that run out. We get a throw-in here on the offensive third. Ryan Curtis, great energy there. Kyle Pierre coming into the game. Kyle Pierre came in for Ryan Curtis, and then looks like Colton Curtis is going to go over to the right wing. Get a big throw in here for Colin Ball. Lyman maybe got on to the end of it. We gotta see if
it. Get there.
Powers.
Oh,
That's
gave up.
Well, I would say that's good play. Otherwise, if you continue to hang out on that guy's back, he's probably going to call a foul there. That was a good play by number 10 to find his outlet behind him. Good playing the feet. Oh, well played there. Unlucky, didn't quite get that to it. And then now they're quick on the counter.
Oh, he tried to touch it. There's an empty goal. Paul Schneider saved it. Wow.
Well, corner kick, considering, what that could have been.
Yeah.
We'll take that. He picks that up. That's a possibility. I mean, a really strong possibility that's a red card. So
good from a goalie touching it out of the box.
Yeah, especially in that fashion. As a breakaway. Maybe he knew what he's doing. Just did like a fake out.
True.
I was like,
Once he was out of that net and that ball rolled through.
Like I said, you talked about it earlier. You got to know where you are at. And with the black lines, maybe he didn't quite know how far out he was.
Yeah.
But at the last second he realized. So good defending by the Indians as they double team over there on the sideline. So we tick under 10 minutes left here in the half. Goal kick.
Yep.
That ball hits the ground there on throw, and it becomes very dangerous. So for us to have a goal kick there is good. As a coach, you never want to see that.
Right. Long shot.
Crossed it in there. Good
Nice
thing Bucher got a touch on that. Yellow Jackets had an unmarked runner there. Ryan Pierre runs it out there. We got to get marked up a little bit better there. The Yellow Jackets had one player over there, and he was unmarked. Therefore, they played it to him.
There we go.
Good
Nice
recovery,
move.
though. Oh, play him, yes.
Unlucky.
Yeah,
There we go.
stays in here. Powers coming up from behind. We got to keep moving here so we can find some passing lanes. Yes. Yes.
There,
Yes.
Yes!
Yes! Goal! Indians! Number 4, Jared Powers! Whoa!
The great
Yeah,
equalizer.
there it is. Great.
8:05 left in the first
Yeah,
half.
great passing. Looked like he might have nutmegged him right through the feet of the keeper. Woo! All right. Like to see that. Good passing, Lyman. We found Lyman. Cade there. He found Powers. He got a good touch through the defender and finished that.
That was all around great play from the start.
Yeah, really good. Really good.
Now we're all knotted up 1-1. Again, 8 minutes left to go here in the first half. See if the Indians can maybe get another one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like I said, possession has been ours, which has been good. We've calmed down a little bit.
Here goes Lyman.
Lyman. He's trying to get to his right foot.
Oh, very close. Good play, though.
Yep, good pressure there by the Indians. Heavy bounce here.
Good job by Paul Schneider.
Lyman.
Really?
Probably saying had his studs up there. Studs up, possibly.
Quick play.
Quick play there. The Yellow Jackets on the wing. Back to the middle. Chase is there to run that out of bounds. Good work there.
Referee said it was last touched by Sidney. He overruled.
Did he call a foul or did he?
Oh, no, he called a foul. I thought the throw was going to go from Sidney to Piqua, but he must have called a foul.
Yeah. Free kick Indians.
Bounce right to Jones. Gotta get back.
Cavender there trying to battle. Probably a foul.
There's a little shoving there at the
I'm
end
not
by the
sure.
Sidney player.
Tough place for a free kick as you're defending this for the Indians. Right there in the corner of the box. Buchter's got to be ready.
Especially with the leg Jones has.
Yeah, I'd probably put a wall, a two-person wall there. Yep, they got that going. Oh.
Nice save. Sidney player scored a goal.
Yeah, he just missed that. Looked like he might have been unmarked.
That was a good job. Good positioning there by Buchter.
We got to mark up maybe a little bit better on that, though, because it looked like he was unmarked, the runner that was right in front of Buchter, but just didn't have it quite measured.
Handball, handling. I'd play a quick ball here. It's something we haven't done a whole lot of either boys or girls.
There we go. That's what we're looking for. At least I am.
Yeah.
That's my style of play, though. Some people are very direct. Good ball out here to Colton. Back in.
Oh, Lyman.
Corner.
Lyman just wasn't ready for that ball, man.
I think he was just, he needed to be a size 13 instead of a 12 or whatever. Just missed getting a toe on it. Let's see what we got here. Trying to play the near post, which I get it. Gonna play it back out to Grissom if we can get to it. Nope, ball runs out.
Still gonna be a throw in. No, Sidney throwing. 4:10 left to play here in the first half. We are all knotted up at 1-1.
Not sure what happened there.
I'm not sure either.
It's like Yellow Jacket throwing. All right, throw in for the Indians. Cavender played it off the Yellow Jacket there.
Paul Schneider is like the Taylor Grunkemeyer of the boys team. He is all over the place.
Yeah, he doesn't quite play the same position. But
No.
Grissom and as well. Oh, good pressure there by Heidenreich. Powers get on the end of it.
Let's get this on the ground.
Yeah, there you go. I like how you're talking, AJ.
I'm telling you, when the ball's on the ground, we're playing way better.
Yeah, we get the ball rolling, we're better. We get the ball bouncing, it just becomes a melee of flailing legs.
Yeah. See what we can do on this throw, and Lyman's
How about
just
simple
kinda
right
standing
there? Right?
Yeah.
Just throw it to him. Just give it to Lyman. Just right there. Simple. Oh, just okay.
He's
so
still
we're gonna,
open.
Yeah, playing to the feet. All right, I like it. Good idea.
Nice
Ball
through the legs. Heidenreich trying to turn. Paul Schneider. Oh man, just miscommunication.
Yeah, but still on the end of it here. Ryan Pierre's going to shield this out. We'll get a throw in.
Paul Schneider was ready to rock that ball too.
Yeah.
Again, Lyman right there in the middle, unmarked.
We got Powers there. We got Grissom right here. You know, I like to see that simple play.
Yeah.
It's easier for us to control. We're going to look for a big ball here. I don't know if we need that. Good idea trying to find that. Now they're throwing as we just tick under 2 minutes here. See if we can find another one, take a 2-1 lead at the half.
That'd be a huge momentum swing.
We might go for a big throw here as we get close to the box.
There it is. Oh.
Ryan Pierre.
There you go.
Heidenreich.
Heidenreich shot. Oh, he just too quick.
Yeah, good idea there. I like what he's doing. Had a chance at a half volley there. You can control those pretty well.
Still plenty of time. Right to Powers. He missed it.
Unlucky. He was right there. Just unlucky. Sit on him. Nothing's
Nice.
good defending by Cavender there.
Maybe a little dangerous with the slide tackle though, in the box.
Yeah, Collins got to be careful too, running in there,
Mm-hmm.
that he doesn't clip him and as he was getting into the box.
Gonna have a corner for Sidney.
Corner kick as we approach 30 seconds left.
There it is.
Played out to the top of the box.
And throw in.
Throw in. At this point, if I'm Piqua, I'm taking this throw in very slowly. I'll take my 1-to-1 into the half. Kind of like taking a knee in football. Like, you know what? See if we can get this cleared out. That'll work. That should see us to the halftime here.
So a very good first half here from Sidney Memorial Stadium. It's Sidney 1, Piqua 1 as we go into the half here on Indian Nation Station, your Piqua Channel 5, your home for Piqua Athletics. John, we will take a short little break. You got a couple things to say?
Two things, right? As
Yep.
As Coach Duncan goes to talk to them, two things that I'd be stressing to the players is one, we have to be aware of their counterattacks.
Yeah.
Once we get out of our offensive third, they're countering, and that if they're going to score, that's probably how it's going to come.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure that we're trying to stop that quickly. How do you do that? You probably man mark with your defenders and try to break that up before it even happens. And then two, you referenced it as well. We got to keep the ball on the ground. We just got to pass it around. We have to be patient. We got to try to find our diagonal balls, try to find some through balls, find those passing lanes. And, when we're doing some combination play here in the final third, which is how you unlock a defense, good things happen. So, those are probably two things that Coach Duncan is reviewing as we speak.
All right, again, you have been watching boys high school soccer here on the Indian Nation Station. It's Piqua Channel 5, your home for Piqua Athletics halftime score here from Sidney Memorial Stadium. Piqua 1, Sidney 1. We'll be back after a short break. Welcome back here to Sidney Memorial Stadium. AJ Ganger, John Shofstall, Andrew Weaver, Austin Jenkins on camera for us tonight for Indian Nation Station boys varsity soccer here. Piqua Indians tied with the Sidney Yellow Jackets 1-1. So, do we both get a half a point if this game ends up in a tie in the All Sports Trophy?
I believe that's what would happen.
And right now, I think it's either 3.5 to 1.5, or 3.5 to 2.
I thought it was 3.5 to 2
in favor of Sidney. Big point though on the line as we got the boys game tonight. Another point on the line tomorrow night as the girls are at home taking on the Sidney Yellow Jackets over at Word Stadium. Probably going to be a little bit different game than what we're seeing tonight as far as pace goes. But, I mean, like we were talking about during the course of this game, when we keep the ball on the ground and work fundamentals passing and getting the ball through, we're playing excellent right now. When the ball's in the air, Sidney's winning that battle, and their counter is just insane.
Yeah, so that's kind of what we've been talking about. We really need to focus on those two things going in here to the second half. So, we got to communicate. We got to be moving off the ball. That will allow us to have some passing lanes and stay on the ball and not get too frantic or panic when we're on the ball. So, again, the key to passing is not necessarily the person with the ball. The key to passing is everybody off the ball, providing options for the person on the ball. And that can be a really that does cause panic when you are on the ball, nobody's working off the ball, and you have nobody to go to.
Right.
So we got to make sure that we continue to work and try to get some passing lanes open.
About 15 seconds here until we are back onto the field for another 40 minutes. Piqua will be going to the south end zone. Here in the second half, Sidney will be going to the north end zone here to begin our festivities here. Sidney Memorial Stadium, Sidney, Ohio, first ever road game for the Indian Nation Station. We'll have another road game coming up in October as these boys will travel to Troy Memorial Stadium to take on the dreaded Troy Trojans. That game, I believe, is on October the 9th. We are almost in October already, John.
Yeah, and for soccer, the season is winding down.
Yes.
I was able to just pack my carry-on, and I didn't have to check a bag for this travel night. So
just drive up I-75, get off a fair road, and
you're here. Good through ball there. Looks like Ryan Pierre out there, keeping the ball on the ground. That's what we're doing well. Look like Lyman tried to have a shot at it. Powers. Half chance from that distance there.
Good pressure, though. I like it coming out of the half fast.
Yep, coming out. Good job by Cavender to win that ball back. Finds Grissom. We got to shield that.
Nice.
That was probably a little bit.
It was dangerous.
More dangerous than what we wanted there. This ball bounces, it's going to be a... Oh, here we go.
Nice.
Oh, good idea. Oh, trying to find the diagonal ball there. Colton. Header by ball. Again, now we're getting to this ball. Big, heavy bounces.
Uh-oh. Got to get back in that goal.
Yeah. It's a little too nonchalant for me, for Bucher there.
Nice.
Good tackle there by Paul Schneider. Oh, look at that. AJ, who'd they play that ball back to?
The guy who threw it in.
Yeah, it's always open. Cleaned up there by Buchter.
Sidney kind of put some pressure on here in the last minute and a half. Get that ball down quicker. There you go. Lyman.
Negative ball, yes.
Can
Ethan get to it?
Oh,
yeah.
If he would have got to that, that would have for sure.
That was a great vision
chance
by Cade Lyman to see that. Here we are, they're going to try to counter.
Ooh. Shot.
Oh, it hit the post. Hit the post. Oof.
Dangerous.
That was. I didn't see anything there, and woof, there it was.
A little hesitant on trying to go for it.
Yeah, we got to get.
Should be our ball.
It's going to be throwing deep in the corner there. Not a fun place to have a throw in necessarily.
No. But like you just said, who's going to be open?
Person throwing it in. We tried to flick it on there.
It's a little tougher being in a visiting stadium, and we're on the home side up here in the nice press box in the open air booth section of the press box, and you can hear the Sidney fans down there.
Sure. Yeah, I mean it's a tight game, so emotions are high. Any little thing could change the outcome of this game. So very intense in that manner. So it's going to be important. You know, you keep your focus as a player the entire time. Of course,
There
as
we
we're on
go.
a breakaway, great touch there.
Heidenreich. Oh, that was just a little lazy shot.
He shot that from distance. He probably had another touch or two.
I think he could have taken it into the box
Yeah.
because that goalie was waiting.
Yeah. He had a breakaway there. He's got another touch there. Yellow Jackets are fortunate that we shot that from such distance. There we go. We're tracking back. Again, that counter, we have to be ready for it. You know, as Heidenreich builds, continues to develop as a player, and he matures, he knows that he can take that ball in. He's going to have the confidence to do that. Right there, though, he made a great move to get around and into the breakaway. His pace, they were not catching him. But I think he was starting to feel that pressure. Oh, boy. I think we got lucky there with an errant touch.
Foul, I think, on Sidney. Going to be a free kick for Piqua.
There we go, rolling it. See if we can find a pass here. Ryan Pierre, good, nice. I don't know when the last time we played a center back is, but that looked really nice. Uh-oh, counter there, we gotta get back. Take a good angle, Logan.
Shot off the crossbar. Nice. Slow it down a little bit here.
Yes.
There you go, Ethan. Make the turn.
You might find Lyman here if he can get his eyes up. Find him. Yeah, he's off now.
Lyman was open down there. He was wide open.
He got to get, Heinrich's got to get his eyes up and see that. That's kind of what we got to be looking for. if he did see it, it was too late, and he was going to be offsides. If we can get Lyman with the ball in the final third.
No foul there.
Yeah.
He was shoved in the face.
If we can find Lyman in the final third, you know, he's got a knack for scoring, so.
Yes, he does.
We need to try to find him and target him.
There we go.
Nice, good patience.
Lyman was just a little slow developing that. He had,
I think he had Colton there.
Yeah, he had Colton
on the wing. I think he was trying to play it, but he wasn't quite sure if he wanted to. Possibly, and that's what happens. You kind of getting the ball in between. Good battle there. And you see the intensity is picking up here. Colton's got to be
a little more disciplined.
Yeah, a little more disciplined than that. Dangerous place here. We got to make sure we're marked up.
Nice job.
Buchter, yeah. He's got to go get that in the box there.
He was. We were a lot better marked up on that one than we were on the one in the first half there, because he almost broke in again.
Yeah.
Shot and a goal.
Yeah, that was tough. Calling ball out here deep, kind of stabbed in. Defender got around him. Then the numbers weren't in our favor there as they attacked us.
Guthrie with the goal for the Yellow Jackets, and with 30:42 left to play in the second half, it's Sidney 2, Piqua 1.
That was, yeah, we maybe a little too aggressive out wide there when we didn't need to be. The intensity has definitely picked up. I think Sidney's trying to push down the field a little bit more here as well. Ryan Pierre coming off to the side there. Looks like 4 is going to come in for him. There we go.
Our team just scooted off the sideline.
Yeah, too. I think it was Ryan Pierre for us. That was a great ball there by Heidenreich.
Comes that counter again. Get back in that box.
Yeah. So there is no offsides there, and I caught that late. As long as Sidney is on their side of the 50, they could be behind our defenders.
Okay.
So at that point, there is no offsides. You know, once that ball is played. So that might have been the case there. The Yellow Jacket might have not been close enough for the official to make that call.
Here goes Colton.
Colton battling there.
Right to Heidenreich.
He played advantage. There was a foul there. 4 is on the end of it. Is that a throw-in for the Indians?
I think.
Yeah.
Wide open, right there in the middle. Get it to Powers.
Yeah, we got 2. Just simple. It's a long throw. See if we can get on. Ooh, Grissom had that lined up.
There we go. There we go. Play.
Oh, see if it rolls out. That might be a corner kick. Yes, it is. Corner kick for the Indians. Good battle there by Grissom to make something out of nothing there.
Got to take advantage of this now.
Yeah.
Corner for Piqua, number 10. Brendan Grissom.
Yeah. All right. Let's see it. Nice. Good patience there. There we go. We got a player. Yeah, look at this. I like it. Now we're going to change point of attack, possibly. Good. Checking back. There we go.
Patience.
Yeah, look at this. It's nice, fun to watch. Tried to force it there. Again, we got to be a little more patient there. We can't just be giving. We connect 10 passes, and then we give it away. Throw for the Indians. Again, we have to be, same idea. There is under 30 minutes, but we still need to be patient. We still need to keep the ball on the floor, if you will. Roll it around. Don't let it bounce. Remember, in the first half, it was very frantic, and that's not our style of play.
Here goes Heidenreich, far side.
We're trying to beat. I think too many people on the dribble. We need to utilize that pass. Oh, that was an unlocking pass. Just to have everybody on the end of it. Nice. Powers here. We gotta be moving off the ball. Good. We got pressure now. Get the ball off your feet. See if we can find something. Nice. Control that. Move for him.
Nope.
Again, we got to make sure that we're moving off the ball. We don't want to get to a point where we're just standing and watching.
Another long,
see if we can get
throw.
See if we can get to it. Good play.
Corner.
Good play by Yellow Jacket. Just to let that run out. Shield us right off of that. Keeper. There we go. Good job. Deacon's all over that. Control. Good. Playing a through ball there.
Get there.
Nice. Oh.
Jones is fighting for every single one of those in there for Sidney too. Hey!
A little shove back.
There's going to be a card.
Yeah.
Yellow card on number 33 for Sidney. Elijah Jackson.
Yeah, Elijah Jackson. Looks like the coach is getting an explanation for the other card.
Didn't really think he needed one if he saw the shove.
Yeah, he may not have. He might have been thinking about substitution patterns or something. So.
True. I gotta get this one out. There you go.
See if we can push up the field here. Get out of our.
There you go.
Out of our box. See if we can get possession where we need it. Heinrich on the end. Oh, we got diagonal ball.
There it is. Yes. Get there, Lyman. Shot.
Oh, great save by the keeper.
Coming up as a corner, I
believe. Throw in, I think. I think it's a throw in. Great save. What a great ball by Heidenreich. And Lyman did a good job taking that ball to the center. Just a great save. Wow, great save. Woo. My heart was pumping.
Yeah.
Oh. We've had 2 one-on-ones. We haven't scored on those. And we need to do a better job on that. But, you know, for us to create those has been really good soccer.
There you go, push it through.
Oh, yeah.
Got Heidenreich.
Got Lyman to the left. There we go. Through ball.
Nice.
All right.
Unlucky.
There's some pressure being built, though. That's good. Got some pressure here. Great control there by Paul Schneider. Gonna play their keeper. I haven't seen that all night. Well, good composure there.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Got a touch on it. Oh yeah. Great idea by Heidenreich. He knew what gap was open. Now they're in a counter.
And
we got a foul. We got a foul. Good sportsmanship there by 28. It looked like he was coming up to see how everybody was doing.
It's a rivalry, but it's a friendly one.
That's right. We have student athletes out here tonight.
There you go.
Students first. Good, trying to shield. Throw in Yellow Jackets.
No?
Yeah. Yellow
Oh, yeah.
Jackets. Number 7 back in the game. Goal scorer here in the second half. Was it Brandon Gunther?
Mm-hmm.
We gotta know where he's at.
Gunther has a score, and so does
Jones.
Yeah. And for us, it is
Throw in for Needens.
Kay Lyman, right?
Oh. Can we get on the end of this?
Close.
Close. Goal kick here.
And he was either Lyman or Powers. Here we go.
It was Powers.
Yes, it was Powers.
He played it. Oh, here we go. Lyman on the end of the ball.
Lyman might get one anyways.
Oh.
Just a good block.
Shoot, unlucky there. Great work, though, by Lyman. This Powers, he nutmegged the keeper.
That's right.
There, get the ball down. Pierre over there, onside. Throw in Indians. Nope. Throw in Yellow Jackets? Yellow Jackets. This went out on Pierre. As we approach the 20-minute mark here in the second half. Baker tries to play the ball deep. Didn't quite come off his boot like he would like. Headed back to the keeper, and he's good. Heavy ball there by Buchter.
There you go. Gotta get it down.
Yeah, we do. It's so hard to control. I like to see us play a little bit wider. You know, This is a pretty wide field. Our outside mids are coming into the play quite a bit. We're not staying wide. If you see the white line there close to the sideline, ideally that's where you want your outside mids to play, just to stretch the defense there. See if we can play a little bit wider here in the last 20 minutes. throw-in, though, for the Indians. Long throw. Trying to switch play. Again, we got to get this ball down.
There we go. Dang it.
Bouncing again. It's like we're playing on a trampoline here.
It really is.
Oh, nice play. He banged it. It looked to me like Chase played that off of number 11's feet. I thought that was a good play by Chase. He knew what he was doing there.
Play it through. It's going to go right to the goalie, though.
Going to run to the keeper there.
Every time.
Yeah, the ball's going to run. We need to get a different spin on the ball. Kind of like a golf shot. We need to get quite a bit of backspin so the ball's going to check up a little bit more. Foul on lineman.
Yellow Jackets.
Good effort there by Baker. Really bad one.
And
I think we had
yellow card on.
I think I saw an elbow, I believe, and that's kind of what that yellow card, I would imagine. If you saw his left arm, and you might be able to replay it on your device. I thought I saw the elbow right in front of the official, and so there you have it. That'll be a yellow card. I'm going to kind of see if I can read the body language of the official. He might use an elbow to show kind of what he saw.
Yep.
Yeah, I see a little elbow motion there, and
Holloway picks up a yellow. 2 yellow cards for Sidney in the game. You've got Jackson and now Holloway with yellows.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't quite sure, but I did see an elbow. I thought maybe it was just I was seeing things there. The official saw it as well, right? He was
really close.
He was about as far away as I am from you right now.
Yeah.
And we're sitting right next to each other, for those of you. Stoppage, or clock is stopped here for an injured player, number 7. Looks to be down here close to the sideline.
17:21 remaining here in the second half. It is Sidney 2, Piqua 1. You're watching boys varsity high school soccer here on the Indian Nation station. It's Piqua Channel 5. Your home for Piqua Athletics. I think the officials are trying to decide what they're going to do here with the ball. It appeared that Sidney had possession, and then they stopped it for an injury, of course.
Yeah.
And so it'll be interesting to see what they do. Looks like, yeah, there we go. We got going to be probably an indirect free kick here. Yeah, that ball's just coming with some nasty spin on it.
Yeah, it is. Good play out.
Yeah, Buchter's got to be a little bit more vocal. He could have just picked that up, and we would have had ball in hand there instead of throw-in for the Yellow Jackets. So he's got to be ready to come off that line and communicate just a little bit better there. And like I said, we could have ball in hand. We got to communicate here.
There's just so much unnecessary pushing and shoving going on by these Sidney players after they kick the ball. I'm sorry to say it, but it's.
You're not biased or anything.
No,
right?
I'm not trying to be.
I know, just kidding.
I just saw. I think it was Lyman back there just get shoved.
There we go. See. Corner kick.
Corner kick for the Yellow Jackets.
Man, those things are still a thing. Those little horns that they had.
Oh, what are they called?
I have no idea what they're called.
Vuvuzela. Vuvuzela.
They used those in Brazil during that World
I
Cup?
think it was. Those were a thing for sure.
Really long.
Corner kick played really long, all the way out for a throw-in for the Indians. Substitutes coming in here.
I think Chip Hare on the other side of the fence was ready to play it.
Colin Ball coming in for Chase. See if we got to push. Yeah, I just heard Coach Duncan say you got to push up White, and that's what we got to do. We're getting caught on our heels a little bit. Buchter needs to come out. It does.
Would you have let him hit you if you're the goalie in that situation?
No. You try to, because that's not going to be good for anybody.
Right.
I'm taking enough bumps as a goalie that I, you don't want to put yourself in undue harm. So.
Right.
You pick it up and you swoop to the side. So definitely those are things that you work on as a keeper in practice.
Heidenreich out to the corner.
Yeah, out to the left here. Very patient on the ball. See if he can beat this defender like he did in the first half. Oh, plays a nice ball. Oh, my gosh. What a great save. Good strike there. Oh, well played by Heidenreich. Great save.
Second one this half.
Keeper has done well. Unfortunately, it was right at him, but he had good reaction time on that. Schneider goes down on the ground, wins it. Very composed. Nice. Played out the space here. Now we can run at him here. We got to make sure Heidenreich needs to get up here a little bit, maybe find a lane. We got a support play.
There we go.
Colton looks like he might be cramping over here on the near sideline, number 8. Looks like he's trying to stretch. He was not off.
Here we go.
Foul. Oh. Colton, if he can't go on anymore, he needs to go down. Looks like he has a
calf cramp.
Calf.
The official's asking him if he's okay.
Well, if you can't walk, you can't run.
Yeah, he's asking for a sub.
Ryan Curtis comes off the bench here. Looks like they're going to let it happen here on this goal kick.
Now he's running off the field.
He is running off, but
he's got a little bit of a limp with that.
Yeah.
Eat a couple bananas.
Great passing by the Indians.
Nice.
At times tonight. Finds Ryan Curtis out here. Nice. Ooh. Just out of the reach. We got Eli Baker out here with space. Lyman's going to take it on, plays it out. Control, play it back. Yep.
Playing it in.
Oh.
Let it go out.
Yep.
Oh,
good,
he played
good
it back.
Play. That's all right. We got Colin Ball on the ball here. Good swing the play. Good job.
Long shot. Why? That started so promising, and then
A long shot. Head scratcher.
Yeah, not maybe what we're looking for. Maybe Eli was trying to play a ball through to a runner.
Yeah.
I can't imagine he was shooting. And maybe he thought he could shoot it, but then he's like, I should pass it and get caught in between, and you know, you get maybe a shot without the pace.
Number 4 coming in for the Yellow Jackets. Somebody else coming in for the Indians, trying to find that number. Number 14 for the Indians coming in.
Chase Vog.
Yep.
Vogden. Oh,
Nice. Get it out.
that was not looking good for us.
No. Let it go through a goal kick.
Goal kick, yeah. As a coach, you see that and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
You don't want
Your body tenses up
Yeah,
just
you
for a
don't-
split second.
You don't want to give up a goal with something like that. It happens, though. It does happen.
10:45, it looks like. Yeah, 10:45 left to go here in the game. Still 2-1 Sidney. Got to turn up the heat.
Good job by Cavender to win that ball back after a little bit of a miss hit by Buchter.
Nice play.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, we got to run. That's a little bit premature there. I think he had a one or two touch. Let Lyman get up to speed and then maybe play it through, because the defense is going to be standing or maybe jogging, but Lyman would have been up to speed as he was running at him. Keep moving the ball here. Just keep moving. Pick away at it, pick away at it. Get a good triangle here in the middle. Keep moving off the ball. That's we got to get a little bit more movement off the ball. If we can get Ryan Curtis to maybe come inside of a defender there, just move the pieces. Just your run can open up something for somebody else. So you may not get the ball, but your movement can open up something. We had a lot of standing on the wings there.
Yeah.
Free kick here for the Yellow Jackets. You start to see them take a little bit more time. They're going to be patient here, rightfully so. They have a lead 2-1, under 10 minutes to go, as we have 9:29 left. Buchter needs to be ready, come off his line. That's a shot.
Off
That
the
hits
crossbar. Getting back up. And through the uprights.
Through the uprights. Buchter, it was coming off his line. And
Second or third time tonight, it's hit right off that top bar, too.
yeah. No harm done there.
No.
Still a 2-1 game.
Coach Duncan caught it, pointed. Let's go, Heidenreich.
All right, we got Phil here.
Oh.
See if
Corner.
kick. Yeah, we'll take a corner.
What do we need to do real quick? They're getting ready to set this up. How are we going to execute this? What do we need to execute?
I feel like the near post has been open, but we tried it once and they ran to it. Looks like 22 is going to sit on the near post now. Maybe put some numbers in. That goalie is playing way far off of his line.
There's something there.
I'd play a shallow ball there. See if Curtis can keep it in.
Nice.
Nice.
Cade,
Good.
nice.
Oh, you just missed
Yeah,
that.
keep possession. There you go.
Yeah. Nice.
Keep that ball on the ground.
By the end of the night, Coach, or AJ,
Coach.
you're going to be a coach. I like it. Trying to switch and play. We don't have anybody over there, though.
I am a coach, though, so that wasn't
That's right.
anything.
See, that wasn't. You could be a coach of soccer here.
Oh, Paul Schneider and him, they're exchanging some words.
Both players need to be careful there.
Yeah. Somebody either did something they didn't like, then said something they didn't like.
No cards there.
No, that's a good thing.
Oh, we have to pressure that.
Nice job by Buchter.
Yeah, read that well.
There goes Heidenreich again.
Gotta get his eyes up. He's got pressure coming from all angles here.
Man. That is one thing I think he needs to get a little better at, like you said, is getting his eyes up. Said plenty of times tonight where if he would have got his eyes up, we would have had chances.
Yeah.
Shot.
Got ball in hand here. Yeah. Well, and you start dribbling, that controlled dribble in traffic. Of course, your eyes are going to go down. Your eyes are going to go down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the key is, though, once you get into that traffic, is to try to stop, pick your eyes up, and find a pass. You know, when we have player coming on behind, player coming in front. You know, you have to know that's coming. You have to, you know, have that maturity to step on the ball, let them go flying by possibly, or they're going to foul you from behind, or find a pass out of it.
I think Polschneider is down again. There was a collision between two Piqua players, and unfortunately, I think he got the brunt of it.
Right.
He came out earlier. Maybe got the wind knocked out of him or something.
Yeah, I can't tell, you know, what the ailment is. Maybe, yeah, hopefully it's nothing serious. Maybe just the wind knocked out of you, that after a few minutes you can get that breath back.
We got 5:49 left to play here in the second half. Sidney 2, Piqua 1.
Yeah, you know, the intensity is going to pick up. We're going to start pushing numbers forward here, so we need to make sure that, you know, try to keep possession. Don't allow them getting the counterattack. Looks like they're changing the clock back to 20 minutes, so
we're going to be here all night.
All right. Polschneider is up, walking off. I don't think they're going to allow us to play 20 more minutes.
No, there should be about 5.
I would
56
between the multiple. Look at that, 6:05.
There you
so
go.
The official does keep it on the field.
Yeah.
And so we've had 2 instances here where they stopped the clock and the clock didn't stop.
Right
and so
away.
that's hence why they've added that would be 16 seconds. So I think it was at 5:49.
Here we go. Got a throw in.
Yeah.
There you go.
There
nice
we go. Look
play.
at that. I like that. We've been calling for that all night.
Yeah.
That looks like the ball's all the way out. Lyman ran out of real estate on the sideline.
Yeah, he did.
Control by Powers. Ooh, trying to connect there and make a run out of the back. Now we're opened up in the back. Is that Jones? Shoots that from 40 yards out. We'll take that, especially in that situation where we had a center back forward. Oh, I was hoping that was going to bounce.
I know.
Through. I mean, that would have been what we were kind of
would have
looking
been.
for. Yeah, he'd have been gone.
Five minutes left here. Piqua needs a goal. Had our opportunities here tonight.
We have, especially
Really?
here in the second half. We've had 2 one-on-ones that we just were unable to finish.
I really think, though, you know, I don't know. I mean, once we watch the tape back, obviously we may see where that penalty kick was coming from. Here comes a counter. Shot off the hands of Buchter and into the goal. It is now Sidney 3, Piqua 1 second goal by Gutford.
Yeah, that was a heavy strike. Bucher needs to get his body behind that, so if that would happen, it would bounce off. Maybe it looked like he caromed off to the left a little bit once it hit his hands. Just unlucky with that. Heavy strike by number 7, though. Heavy strike.
I mean, we take that goal out of it. What I was saying was, once we watch the tape back, we may see where the penalty kick was. I didn't see it up here. I don't think, we may not have seen all of it. It's literally a tie game. You take that goal out of it and the PK.
Well, I would say, too. I mean, we're going to be playing these last few minutes differently if it's a tied game. Whether, we were down 2-1, now we're down 3-1, of course. But we would play differently. We were pushing numbers forward there. Grissom taking on some defenders. Ball closes it down.
Looking for Lyman. Oh, Heidenreich.
Heidenreich there gets a touch to it. Keeper's out. Keeper is out.
Oh.
Keeper is out. And probably a throw in for the Yellow Jackets.
Yep. Last season, Sidney fell to us for the first time in 17 years, 3-1 tonight. We're down 3-1 with 3 minutes and 35 seconds in counting.
Yeah, we need to pressure a little bit more there. We can't allow them to do that there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's their throw. We should need to push numbers over there.
It's the fundamentals.
Yeah. Sub coming in for the Yellow Jackets.
3 minutes. There we go. Unlucky on the bounce again.
I would anticipate that Sidney will really just slow it down here. I'm surprised they're not slowing their pace down. They're keeping it up. The 3-1, you can kind of salt the game away if you can just slow it down, but it's still a little frantic.
Yeah. I think they want another goal, honestly.
Yeah, that they may.
I mean, you're playing your rival. You want to kind of rub it in a little bit. Another shot. Good save that time.
Well, tough bounce there right in front of him. Good save.
Buchter's had a good game.
Yeah, he's punting the ball well tonight. He's had quite a bit of pressure. So, it's just, one of those things. You get a lot of pressure, and that can be tough.
And that ball goes right into the stands in front of us.
Powers wins that, brings it down. Center back, now we're kind of open here in the back. Colton covers. Heavy hit by number 10.
About a 40-yard field goal.
Yeah.
60 seconds left. That is 3-1 Sidney.
Yeah. We've played well at times here tonight. I think we deserve better than a 3-1. We had good spells of possession. I feel like we probably, if somebody was counting passes, connected passes, we would clearly be in an advantage on that as well. The final third was just our problem tonight. They finished the chances that they had, and we squandered a few chances that we had.
And
think everyone is just going to be content to
ball's not going to come back in.
let the clock just hit triple zeros, and that is going to do it. The Sidney Yellow Jackets gain 1 point in the All Sports Trophy tonight, putting their total up to 4.5. We sit at 2 as we get closer and closer to the end of the fall sports season here. Tomorrow night, the girls will have a shot at getting that point back as they play Sidney over at Wirt Stadium. John and I will be there to call all the action for you there. 3-1. We were in this game.
Oh, yeah.
There's, the mistake at the end where we gave up that goal and the PK.
Yeah.
Other than that, I would have to say, and I'm not a soccer player expert by any means, fundamentals.
Yeah, I mean, there's some things that, I think we can improve upon. Just some of the small things. And I would always tell our players when I was coaching that the small thing, if you take care of the small things, the big things will take care of themselves. And, I think there's just some small things that, we need to clean up. And that's what training sessions are for. And, we'll get some things fixed and get ready to continue our American North play, which is tough competition.
It is. The boys will be on the field next time on Tuesday, October the 2nd, as we play host to Greenville over at Wirt Stadium. We'll be covering the next 3 boys games on the 2nd, the 9th, and October the 11th, which is senior night. And tomorrow night, we'll be out at the girls' soccer game covering their game against Sidney. John, final thoughts here.
Well, like I said, we got to take care of some of those little things, try to keep some possession, get our eyes up when we're on the ball. We got to move off the ball maybe a little bit better so we have those passing lanes. And then finish in the final third, which, is one of the hardest things in soccer to do. So we really need to finish there in the final third. Each game we got to look at ourselves and try to find areas of improvement. And then when we get into our training sessions, take that time seriously and get better. So, right now we're in this American North play, and it's tough.
Yeah.
And we have to continue to improve and progress in our play, and keep battling. So.
Again, the final score here tonight, Sidney 3, Piqua 1. Sidney will go to 6-5-1 on the year as the Indians will fall to 2-9-1. We would like to thank Mr. Hoying, Mitch here, the athletic director at Sidney, for allowing us to come here to do the game here tonight. Also like to thank Sidney City Schools, Piqua City Schools, the athletic director for Piqua, Chip Hare, John, for coming here and doing our beautiful color. He got to do the goal here tonight.
That's right. I've been practicing that since last season at the year's end. So.
And also Andrew Weaver and Austin Jenkins, our 2 interns here at the Indian Nation Station, always doing a great job for us. Again, final score, Sidney 3 and Piqua 1. For John, I'm AJ Ganger saying good night, and we will see you tomorrow night at Wirt Stadium.